Hey guys, Jengar here. So we're looking at the Vampire FB.5, a plane that has had its battle rating changed in the patch 1.65, and we're gonna take a look at how it does now in this episode of our Jet RB adventure. We're gonna see how it performs, and I'll see you in the match. Hey guys, so here we are in the match. I've got 3 matches for you today in this wonderful plane, and we are flying it out in Realistic Battle. A continuation of our Jet RB adventure. Finally, after the TU-14T, we are in a fighter again. Now, and what kind of a fighter? This plane has had its battle rating reduced from 8.0 to 7.3. And we're gonna take a look at how it performs at this battle rating. I never flew it before. I never flew it at 8.0, and well, I'm very curious to how it will perform at 7.3. I've always heard that this plane was inferior to everything it faced because of its battle rating and because of its characteristics. Now, to look at its characteristics while we kill this ME262. Its characteristics are that this feels and looks more like a, well, looks, but it feels more like a propeller aircraft, and it has all the characteristics of a propeller aircraft that fights jets. Namely, it is not a fast plane. Top speed in a dive and its cruising speed are less than most of the things it faces, even now when it faces only 7.0 jets. This is, well, it's not a problem for it, as you often will fight against players already engaged and stuff like that, but still, if you're in a 1 versus 1, you've got to be aware that it's probably going to be very difficult to catch that person, and that you cannot escape in a dive, most likely, because all the other things are fast. So, not fast then. The plane also doesn't climb very well, so you've got to give it a little bit of side climbing. The plane's acceleration also isn't too good, and the energy retention is decent. What it is good at is maneuverability. The plane is very good on its roll rate, and it has a very good turn time at medium to high speed. The moment you get this plane slow though, the maneuverability also starts to become less, and it will be also easier to get a good shot on you by third planes that are coming in for a shot. So you want to keep the plane fast, somewhere between 400 and 600 kilometers an hour is a good way to gauge if you are keeping the correct speed. So in this match we have 3 kills and 1 assist, and we got first place in the team with that. Now, what I also want to point at, and that is very important, is the placement of the guns. They are placed in the bottom part of the plane, and it makes the nose kick a bit once you fire. You've got to be aware of that, and you've got to be aware that you've got to aim a little bit higher than you normally would. So in jets the aim is already significantly more than in prop fighters, and with the Vampire you've got to aim even a little bit further because of the placement of the guns. Now, in these first 2 matches I was working with the universal belt to have some tracers to give me an idea of where to aim, because I've been flying a lot of props lately again because of the new patch, and I wanted to review all the planes. And well, I had to get a feel for it a little bit. But the belts, the universal belts, do not have great finishing power, I have to say. I was quite disappointed with that. You gotta get a lot of shots on target to get the kill. I did notice a difference with the air target belts and the stealth belts. They are more effective. Look at this. I was trying to find the right aim, and in the beginning I was a little bit too high, but we got him in the end there. But the aiming with this thing is definitely something you gotta take your time for. But once you do get it, and this is the third match, and here we went over to the air target belts, which have a little bit more high explosive shells in them. And it was immediately our best match as well. Although we also tried stealth out, that was also pretty good, but just didn't get a match that was worth showing with stealth belts. But yeah, I would definitely recommend to start with something with tracers in it, the universal belt. Get a feel for where you got to aim, and then work on getting proficient with the air target or stealth belts, whatever you prefer. Now this guy, we shot off a flap, and I think he had his flap out for maneuvering with me, and that made him unbalance the plane and pull to one side and crash into the ground there. That's our first kill. And yeah, so it's a very nice plane. I like it. I mean, even though you don't have speed on your side, acceleration and all that stuff, if you are disciplined with keeping your speed up and you use the plane in the vertical, it turns very well. And you can also make horizontal turns now and then, but it doesn't matter. The maneuverability is so nice that you can win any dogfight against all these 7.0 jets. It's fantastic. Except perhaps maybe the Meteor, but the Meteor is most of the time on your team. So that's good. And that's what I also noticed, that with the Meteor and this plane at the 7.0 battle rating, the British teams very often win. Have a very high win percentage in this plane. And for the performance of the plane, it's just fantastic. At the mediums to high speeds, you are so maneuverable, and many of the actually there's a lot of people not used to this plane yet at this battle rating. There's a lot of people going into jets, of course. I've seen a lot of the new jets, the A2A, and I think many of those people are new players as well, because they were so ignorant of what a Vampire can do on their tail. It was funny to see. Oh, I'm getting shot from behind. Let's see what that is. We almost got shot down there. It wasn't an enemy, it was a friendly. It was a friendly, of course. Why don't you just shoulder shoot so close that you can almost take my wing off? Fantastic. Dumb players, huh? But excellent plane. I really enjoyed flying this plane out. We're going for the ME262 here. See if we can get a good shot. We have very limited ammo left right now. And this happens sometimes. It can be annoying, but sometimes you get sparks, and sometimes you get hits where you think, okay, that was a direct hit by few 20 millimeters on the tail, and the thing just keep flying, no crit, no nothing. I got one bullet left. I was hoping for a miracle there. So we're going back to the airfield here and get a reload in. So 2 kills from that first part of the match. We went back, we rearmed, and we're coming back in. It's quite equal. Enemy team having 4 or 5 players, and so do we. And we have this Arado. Let's see if we can get him. Yeah. Okay, we hit him. Very nice. And this is one of those frustrating examples that I was talking about. Another hit. Okay, okay. Let's reset for a third attack. 2 hits. We were a bit unlucky there. Let's say a little bit. Here we come again. Okay, man. Ah, sparkle. Nice. Thank you. Hit. Ah, okay. Yes, lucky man. And we were so busy with this guy, with all this hit sparkle thing, that this enemy could fly in with me really not noticing him until he actually flew right past me. Of course, it was good that we were maneuvering. Now here he comes, and here we show some of the strings of the Vampire. Maneuvering. In defensive flying, which is nice. This guy has the energy on us. And he will fly away here, unfortunately. And we were not able to catch him here, and he extended until we couldn't see him anymore. And we had to find him again on the map. And that was here. I think he finally came back. He just went to his airfield most likely until he was sure that he wasn't followed anymore. And I don't know, he doesn't seem to be very aware of me here. Maybe just he is seeing me and he's just pretending that he doesn't see me. We're coming in. There's another ME-262 there down on the deck. Yeah, he does maneuver now. We're a little bit faster than him. We're coming from above. And let's see if we can catch up to him. Like I said, the energy retention in a straight line of the Vampire is quite good. We decided not to go with him in this turn. What you do have in this plane is engine overheating, and you can't weapon this thing, but the engine overheats at 100%, so you've got to manage that a little bit. Not that it's a major problem or anything, but you have to be aware of it. Now we decided to dive on this other guy who's going for ground targets, and he seems to be going for that other column without really paying me any mind, and that's okay. I mean, I'll take it, man. That's fine. Here we have two guys behind us now. Sako, who we have been fighting for a while now, and this other guy coming in. These are the last two planes. And we have 4 kills under our belt, so we need 1 more for our ace. Now let's see, that ME-262 decides not to turn fight with a Spitfire, which is a very good idea from him. He's diving away, and we're gonna go straight after him here. Pulling full elevator here. This plane can pull very nice G's. And here we go, on his tail. Here's one of those A2As. Just your regular 262 flight model, taking off his right wing. Very nice. We got the ace. 1 plane left. This game seems won. Fantastic. Let's see if we can make it 6. Now he is coming this way. And Ashid's telling me there that I'm on fire. Yeah, I'm on fire. It's going really well. It's nice. These air belts are working. Yeah, not high enough. Not high enough. Those shots probably went right below him. Rolling over the top. Working in the vertical, keeping our energy up so we can make the most use of the maneuverability of this plane. For a longer time, you've got to keep the energy up. Like I said, if you get slow, maneuverability suffers as well. There we have another hit. I mean, that was a hit on the wing. Why it wouldn't break off is beyond me. And here we go for another shot. I zoom in, get in a shot, and Spitfire crashes into me, or I crash into him. But hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now, very nice plane at 7.3. I can imagine this plane was not up to par in 8.0, because you face a lot of better planes at 8.0, a lot of 9.0s as well, which this plane really is not equipped for to take on. But of course, even there, this plane has its strengths, which is its maneuverability at medium to high speeds, with which you can do a lot of nice shenanigans. It feels like flying out a prop fighter amongst jets, even at 7.0. The plane is not fast, it doesn't accelerate too well, but you have the strength of your maneuverability, which is better than everything else you face except for the Meteor maybe. And the other props. And the other props. But compared to the other props, you are faster again. Not that you accelerate really well, but in the long run, you are faster. So what you want to do is you want to keep your speed up for your own maneuverability, but also to be ready to face other planes that are coming in. You want that speed because at that speed you maneuver the best. And you want to do some side climbing. The climb rate on this plane isn't too good either, but you do want space to maneuver with. You don't want to be on ground level, because once you lose your speed, you are a sitting duck. But all in all, very nice plane with difficult guns with which you have to get used to. Universal belt to get used to it with some tracers in it. It's a lacking belt, damage wise you will get a lot of hits. But even that happens as well with the air target and the stealth belt, which I also tried. And that 5 kill match I ran with the air targets belt, which had some good results. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.